Hello friends, it's Charlene here with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. I was bad and went to the thrift store after I had an appointment, and so I have a thrift haul to share with you today. I found some really good things that were super inexpensive, and so that is always a plus, you know? So we'll start off with this keychain. It's a Mickey Mouse keychain that I got for 49 cents. And it's a flashlight. It says try me, but I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead. But this will be so cute on the side of a journal. Okay. And then I got Christmas character clips. I mean, I only got them for half off of what they normally sell for, but they are really cute. And I'm working on Christmas, so. Then this here, I love anything that's all puffed up and more realistic looking. These are so cool. I've always loved these. Wow, this is from 7/24/2014. Wow. Vintage treats. That's so cute though. I love the little candy bag. And then these cute little cats. My daughter is going to love this. I'm going to just go ahead and let her have this because she journals as well. And so I thought, oh, that's just too cute. I pretty much just grabbed whatever they had. I loved these Christmas ones. I actually had these when they first came out. And so it's funny to see them there now. I don't know. Yeah, 2010. I was going to say, I don't know if it has a date on it, but 2010. So I bought those when they were first out. And I found more Christmas. These are really cute with the little gems, the gingerbread men, and just gonna pass them up. 49 cents. Really liked this one with the vintage Santas. Someone had to be cleaning everything out to donate this kind of stuff. That's so cute. And then these are really pretty. The different flowers. These would actually match my paper packs that I just purchased from Ollie's. It is missing one sticker, but 49 cents. That's a great buy for those. And then these were pretty cute too. 49 cents. If it's not marked at our Salvation Army, it's 49 cents. I mean, in a paper product item, smaller items like that. And then, so I went to the Salvation Army and I went to CHKD. So some of these things are priced a little different, like my Salvation Army prices with stickers, and CHKD writes on everything, which kind of destroys some things that you don't want them to write on. But I found this. This is really cute. I don't know if you can see the design, but it's cars with Christmas trees. So that's really cute. HTV. And I paid $1.58 for it. So I thought that was a good score right there. All right. I found this board game. I usually don't pay more than $1 to $2 for a board game, but this one I made an exception because these little pieces, if I'm looking for characters, sometimes characters can be a little pricey. This is a game that I may not craft with. If it's all here, I will probably give it to my daughter. But if it's not, in my opinion, it's a win-win. If it's got the pieces, she can have it. Once they lose pieces, they'll give it back to me. But if I can buy it and maybe she can have it, I'll go through and find out. And if she can't, I can still use it. But they've got really cute little cards in here. Doggy Diner, Pet Bakery, Super Surprise Obstacle Course, Skateboard, Play Wagon. This is adorable. And then you've got the different little cards in here. Catnip, Doggy Treats. That's adorable. And these little characters, I can go ahead and make into charms. So I'm torn on what to do with this. Like I said, if it's got all the pieces, I will probably let her have it. But board games are fun. Oh, but the board is in there. I was going to say, if the board's not in there, she doesn't need it for sure. But board games are fun because a lot of times you can make 1 or 2 journals out of just the box, and then you can make 2 journals out of the board as well. So if you ever hear me talking about I've got this game and I've been saving stuff up for this, it's because I take board games and make journals out of board games. Okay, then these here, I spotted these as I was leaving and grabbed them. I loved this artwork, the London artwork on here. These are little scent packets you're supposed to put in your car. It says place under the seat in your car or in your suitcase in your hotel room to refresh your environment while traveling. Anyway, these are not new. They have a date on the box of like 2014. And so there's like no scent, which I'm fine with because I didn't buy it for the scent. I bought it for this cute little pocket. And so I'm just going to open all these up and use these cute little pockets in my journal. So I paid $1.98 for these. Okay. So then I bought 2 little wooden trays, baskets and trays. So I bought this one for 98 cents and this one for $1.98. I have an X tool and that does laser engraving, and I am loving the laser engraving with the wood. And so I don't know if I'm going to laser engrave on these and sell these, or if I'm going to just go ahead and keep them because this size is perfect for things like putting my stuff in it as I'm working on videos and stuff and having it set aside while I'm actually working on different projects. But this here I thought was really cute too. And I mean, I could use that while I'm making journal charms. But I pick up wood items here and there so I can go ahead and use my X tool with it. Oh, before I forget, I found these really pretty necklaces. And at our Salvation Army, the jewelry is 99 cents and then you get one, it's buy one, get one free. And so these were only 50 cents a piece. And this one I thought would be beautiful on the side of a journal. I have a journal from Colonial Williamsburg that I'm working on. This might be added to the journal dangle on that. And then this one here, I'm not sure if I'm going to let my daughters have it. My daughters do dance, and I thought this was really pretty, but it might even be really pretty to just set on the side of one of the journals that I put their dance pictures in. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, so I've got a full stack here. Let's see, a whole stack. Christmas cards. These were 49 cents, and I thought these were really pretty. I love the gold detail on them. And then more envelopes. Oh, there's another card right there. So more envelopes, and they're nice quality envelopes. This was 49 cents. And then this is wrapping paper. But look how pretty that is. So I thought that would be really pretty to make a page out of it, or envelopes or something. Could not pass it up. I thought that was really pretty. And then sheet music. I do not know if I'm going to use this for journaling. My son plays violin and he's trying to learn the piano as well. This I may go ahead and just give him. But he might not want it because he does a lot of stuff online. But these pages are big and beautiful, and I could get a lot of use out of them if he doesn't want this. And then doilies. I'm going to probably add this to my Christmas collection. So I have red and white doilies, but 49 cents. So I grabbed those. And then I have a stack of books here. These ones were from, I think some of them were from, yeah, the whole stack here outside of this one and this one, I think, were from the other thrift store that I go to. But this has some stickers in it, and I just thought these would be so cute, even if I just cut out the images to put into my journal. Again, when I buy stuff like this, I have a difficult time. My girls end up digging through what I have, and they take it. And then, you know, years later, they're like, "Here, Mom, I don't need this. Can you craft with it?" Now, my oldest daughter was really into Palace Pets, and so I have a couple of her little books that I think I'm going to make into journals. And so I found this for 29 cents, and it's like brand new. It's got these cute little cardboard punch outs, and then the different little game illustrations that I thought would be really nice to add to a journal. And then there's stickers, little reward stickers. Again, I don't know if my daughter is going to see this and go, "Nope, I'm going to keep it." But for 29 cents, I mean, I can spare the book if she really wants it. These are really cute. These are little music books. And so I loved the little pictures in here, the little illustrations. So cute. So I got 2 of these. So I really liked these. I thought they were cute. And then this, I will probably give this to my youngest daughter. She's really into Winnie the Pooh right now. Winnie the Pooh and Lilo and Stitch. But I pick up golden books every time I find them. And the Pokey Little Puppy's First Christmas, The Night Before Christmas, Care Bears, The Day Nobody Shared. I am probably going to end up keeping this. And Oliver. I'm keeping Oliver because I had this book when I was a little girl, and I really liked this. This made me laugh. Whoever owned this book before, she really wanted it to be like a library book. Thought that was cute. And then Bambi. I have a few Bambi books. I would love to get into doing a few Bambi journals. But I thought these would be great because I can cut out Thumper and have images throughout. Such pretty illustrations. Or I could make tags, whatever ephemera that I could go ahead and put into a Bambi journal. And then Growing Up with Dick and Jane. Now this book I thought was a pretty cool one because, again, I can cut out different images. I can make pages. I loved Shirley Temple growing up. Oh, I have a whole collection of Shirley Temple movies. But these pictures I thought were really cool to be able to put into a journal. Having the small images and some of the big images. You have a lot of options. Oh, and Dennis the Menace. And this looks like my daughter. So this one will be fun to try to use in a journal. Lots of different vintage pictures in there. All right. And I kind of am bad about books. I need to stop buying books. I don't need more books, but I keep buying them. Okay, so this one I splurged on. It was $8.98. Normally I wouldn't do this, but my son really likes Harry Potter, and he wears a ton of these kind of bracelets, and so I thought I will buy this, and it's kind of a win-win. So I'll give him all these bracelets. I might have a couple kids who want some more of these, so I might have to split them up. And then my pen pal, Carrie, just sent my kids a pack of these, but I found another pack. So now they can each go through and pick a couple of those. And then the stickers. I mean, you go to Five Below and you're going to spend $5 on just a sticker pack like this. But the Harry Potter stickers are really nice. These are nice quality stickers too. I believe this came from our bin store. We have a really cool bin store. I love that. Those are so cute. Oh, that's adorable too. We have a really neat bin store where it's like Amazon returns or something, and Temu and all that kind of stuff. And then you go in and you shop for certain days or certain dollar amounts. And so we used to go all the time and buy party decorations. I will never have to buy party decorations again for my kids. I have boxes of them. But party decorations are really cool to craft with as well. I think this is lightning scars that are tattoos. Oh, this is funny. That's hilarious. Every one of my kids would put that on. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Keychains. I love keychains for my journal charms. When I go to places like amusement parks, I buy keychains and I will take them apart and make a dangle out of it. And so I have Harry Potter stuff for journaling. And I have keychains now that I can make into journal charms. Those are so cute. Yeah, those are really cute. Those will be fun on the side of a journal. All right, and then these. I don't know if I'm going to use these. I might, but if my kids find them, they're going to take them. They love these things. I have bought just packs of these for them to go ahead and put together. But I mean, these would be cute in the journal too. So we'll see. I may have to. Oh, is there two of? No, there's not. There's two of some, but not two of each. Okay. And then these. I thought these were really neat because you can cut these apart and use them as different things throughout the journal. Take it and use it as a pocket or a flip out, or just cut out pieces of it to have as ephemera. So I like those little treat boxes. And then there's these little stamps. This one was open, but I don't actually have to, it doesn't have to stay sealed in there because I have ink pads. But it's got 9 3/4, Dumbledore, an owl, there's Harry Potter, there's the Golden Snitch. There's a bunch of cute little stamps in here. And these would be cute to use throughout a journal as well. Last time I bought some of those, they were Mario ones. I love Mario. And my kids went ahead and took my Mario stamps. So they might get a hold of those again. All right. The next thing I found was a Wicked treat set, like party treat set. And it's these party bags. Okay, there's two different styles. There's this one and this one. And then this one here. Okay. My daughter really likes Wicked, and so I bought these, figuring we could put these in the journal, we could make pockets. There's so much you can do with bags. And then, I mean, for 98 cents, the stickers alone are worth it. So I'll probably give her a sheet and I'll keep a sheet. We'll probably divide the bags up and she'll go ahead and add some to her journal. She's thinking about making a Wicked journal, so I may end up giving her more than what I keep, just since that's what she really wants to go ahead and do. All right, so here I've got, it's just a knob. I'm going to go ahead and probably take an old candle jar that I have. It's very decorative, but just put this on the top so I have a knob. I'll probably go ahead and paint it, but I picked it up because it was 49 cents and I will definitely use that. But I can dress up my jar now with that and make it look fancy. And then this cute little sticky notes, 2 packs. Always fun to put in the journal and be able to journal on or add some extra stickers or ephemera to it. This was really cute. Say what you see, the quick fire catchphrase game. This Sounds like a game my family would like, though. So it's one of those things. I don't know what I'm going to do, but these, I love the little TV. I thought that is so cute, the vintage television. So these I thought would be really cool in a journal. Because you could do just the TV the way it is, or you could even cut out the little screen and make it like a little frame. And so here is the first little box that it goes into, and then I have this one, and they are brand spanking new. So have to look at those and see what they look like later. And then this box, I mean, that would be an adorable journal. I love that. Very cute. Okay, and then these were big, 98 cents. And these are really nice big cards that would be nice in any journal. A fun little accent or something you can even go over with other things, collage on. I like the giraffe and the elephant. Those are cute. These are things that I have a hard time passing on to anyone else. I'll probably use them in my journals or give them to my kids to use just because we had gone to the zoo a lot. We had a membership and my youngest son really, really likes zoo animals. And so I need to print out pictures and little things that he can put in his journal. My boys have journals. They like to do this stuff too and get all artsy and creative. All right. Now the last of what I had, I bought other stuff, but I can't show it on camera because they're gifts for some of my kids. But the Cat in the Hat, I am bad. I pick these up every time. I think Cat in the Hat journals are so fun to make. They're really cute. I got this one for $1.58. And then this Christmas pop-up stories was only 58 cents. And there was 3 little books. Look how cute. And then it's got like this pop-up picture right here. I am going to be taking these apart. They're really cute illustrations. And then the Christmas kitten. And then Christmas Around the World is a little bit damaged, but I'm going to take it apart anyway, so it's not going to matter. All right, so there's that. And then this, the Christmas Santa Almost Missed. This one's an old one. What's the year on this one? Let's see. And see, it's got some damage. 1970. Cute book. Over the River and Through the Woods, 78 cents. Some of this I thought was really, really pretty. And then I found all these little golden books. So I got Avengers, a couple of Jingle Bells, Goof Troop, Richard Scarry, Big Bird, Baby Farm Animals, Cats, Snow Puppies, The Three Bears, and Paw Patrol. And they were all like 78 to 98 cents a piece, I believe. I think there was only one in there that was 78 cents. And then I got the 3 Little Pigs. I'm probably going to end up keeping this one. I remember having this one when I was a little girl. And that would be fun to read to my kids. Anyway, that is my thrifting haul. So thank you for joining me and checking out all my goodies that I got. As always, I can't wait to craft with these things and show you what I come up with. And some of it, though, I'm really starting to get a lot of golden books. And so I might have to start putting together kits is what I was thinking, so people can go ahead and have all the supplies to put together their own book. Their coordinating pieces that could go together. So anyway, again, I thank you for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed checking out what I bought today. And if you're not thrifting, you're missing out. There's so many great items at the thrift store for you to journal with and craft with. So until next time, bye.